It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Flips it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And now the ball is free in the end zone. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quick release by the QB. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Makes the grab. It's Baker. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. They kick it away on fourth down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down, looking for more. And that's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year, so you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special.
Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Miami!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Baker. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love
Intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left. Have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Takes the easy one to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on fourth down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got the back in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll go to the air on third and short. There's the pressure. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. and it is still a 4-point deficit.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Canes will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. Using his legs, it's Wall. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Gives it on the option.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Gets it out fast.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 7 over Washington. Wilson.
There he goes! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Canes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it again. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricane. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Creates a little room. Got enough for the 1st. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. To the ground, he's got it again. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room. It's Wall. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Gilbert. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Ferguson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Auburn offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside, it's Jones. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Leaves it with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires Fires to the middle. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, running back on the move. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Cade! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Air Force. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Clark. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.